Hey Virgo, thanks for being here. We're doing a general tarot reading for you right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Working with Resonance. I'm Kel, and we are going to find out what messages are coming through for you today. Virgo. Oh, almost. It does kind of feel, yeah, three swords. It does kind of feel like we're going mostly into the main reading. It feels like you're feeling a change, a shift within Virgo. You might find yourself speaking some things that you hadn't intended to consciously, but you may find that you're feeling a lot better after doing so. Three of Swords. Emanating from the heart. Violet Flame here to help you as well. Still working from the linear energy system, it feels. The linear chakra system. Two of Wands, you are having an activation. The activation is being now felt energetically, not necessarily in your awareness, but definitely through the energy field. There is a polarity switch, flip, inversion happening, potentially as well. Seeing things from a different perspective, feeling things from a different perspective. Four of Wands. It's a big activation. It is a really, really big activation for all of Wands and the Two of Wands combined. For a little bit like a wildfire, but there is excitement here rather than fear and anxiety, because it's the essence of life moving through you, Virgo. This could be a very, very new sensation for you physiologically, a new experience for you manifested in form. Definitely presenting here as a Kundalini activation. This will change your perspective on everything. It feels like it's an initial activation. So the initial one generally turns your view of life upside down and challenges the acquired morals that you have. Knight of Coins in the awareness. Hello, my nice stable life is my nice quiet horse has decided to just bolt. Yes, you thought you were nice and stable. You are nice and stable. It's just that your soul is calling you on an adventure here. It does feel like it's sudden. It breaks you out of the routine that you've had, which was this focus on the stories, the narratives that you had. This awakening is bringing a clarity or it's kind of like a sense of seeing through the illusion or seeing through a clearer lens, like someone's wiped the windscreen wipers or the windshield, and suddenly you can see things differently to how you thought that they were. This does bring you some insight into the way in which you manifest thoughts, words, and actions. Some clarity here as well. You can see very clearly through this experience that's unfolding where your focus the focus of your energies hasn't quite been in alignment. And also seeing some kind of immediate evidence in the manifestation field of that adjustment. So it's almost like you identify it, you kind of fine-tune, turn the radio dial slightly, and boom, you've matched it perfectly and it's come into form. Hours, even maybe minutes, definitely within days. But it feels much more in the moment of this. As with everyone else at the moment, is a Neptune activation, someone with a lot more conscious astrological knowledge might be able to tell you what that Neptune activation is. It feels like it's related to me. It's presenting as related to the Saturn-Neptune conjunction at Aries 0 at the beginning of 2026. We had a lot of Saturn activation recently. Also Venus and Mars activation recently, but definitely this is a Neptune activation. It's been so deep outside the awareness that it's kind of snuck in already as having occurred without notice. That's okay. That's what Neptune does. But it is bringing through an unfolding of energy. I don't know how to describe that more effectively. A tidal wave, if you like. It's an immersion in soul frequencies, source frequencies, your essence frequencies, your true frequencies, whatever label you want to put on it. And it's happening and unfolding. Like it's happened, it's unfolding very quickly. Yes. 10 of Swords. Depending on where you're at currently, the 10 of Swords ranges from everything from curled up in a ball, completely feeling obliterated and annihilated, and perhaps not begging for mercy, but begging for release, through to once you've sort of cleared out most of the residues, it can be just a sudden crying fit that might last 30 seconds, or a sense of irritation or frustration, but it's generally some kind of emotional grief release that does not last very long at all. Whereas before you have your Kundalini activation, the 10 of Swords could take months to work through before you move into the next level or next phase. So depends on where you're at as to how the 10 of Swords frequencies are going to impact. Literal translation from the card here is it's an injection of light. Injection of light. I see it more through the cards, the symbolism in the cards as an activation, so hitting all the activation points for the source codes to come alive and start moving through the body. There is some kind of light activation here. It is to do with your identity. It is to do also with solar activation. It really feels as though this time it's hitting to the core of you. So it feels like it's very sudden. It's a place that you don't experience, if ever have experienced consciously previously. So it feels like it's happening so quickly, it's almost surreal, though. Right, 6 of Swords, because at the same time you're noticing it, but you're not noticing it. You're noticing all this activation, but you're not noticing it yet in the manifestation field. You can feel it in the energy, but not yet seeing it so much in the manifestation field. Yeah, the outer is presenting very calm. The inner is like, oh, what is going on here? What is going on here? Everything is alive. Everything's on fire, and the structure, the moral codes, and the scaffolding that everything has been built on in the past is being brought into the light, brought into clarity, easier to see as it is rather than the storylines. Not probably yet having that experience of actually having the complete storyline laid out for you, but there's an awareness. There is a level of awareness coming through here, Queen of Cups. Yeah, if it is a Kundalini activation as it presents here for you, Virgo, then hello, meet your sensual side. Meet your physicality. There is a level of curiosity coming through with it. You may probably experiment and play with it in a way that you haven't before. You might be testing boundaries. This is to do with your self-identity. Well, Venus is in Virgo. There is a level of safety and security, even though there is a lot of activation felt energetically. So if you're going to experiment and play, now is most definitely the time. Queen of Wands. Yeah, if there's anything that you want to, that feels right, that you want to experiment and play with, then now is the time. Or Venus is in Virgo, bringing you a level of protection to just hold space so that you can be you, see what it actually feels like physiologically, moving out of this mind space into the body space. It's truly, truly amazing experience, Virgo. Enjoy it. I hope this helps navigate it in some way. Thank you so much for being here. Lots of love to you. I'll see you again soon.